Anglers Extra.
Back here on the Anglers Extra pregame show, I'm Keith Zubro. It's time for the catch of the day. Today we have Brett Bell. Brett, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Brett, you get here a little bit late into the season. What was that moment like when you found out you were coming?
I was excited. A lot of mixed emotions, not having picked up a bat, but figured I'd just jump into it.
Now, how comfortable are you at the plate now after a couple games under your belt?
Feels a lot better, starting to get confidence back, starting to really see the ball, be aggressive.
Now, one thing you bring to this team that they didn't really lack before, but you definitely have as a huge dimension, is speed. Is that the key to your game?
I like to think so. I'm not going to go out there and yank one over the fence. Got to stay with myself, just base hits, move runners over.
Well, you had a nice bunt yesterday that they ended up calling it an error, but you legged one out. How often are we going to see that?
I'd like to look at that at least once, twice each game. Give myself a chance to get on base so I can score.
Now, do you ever just show bunt to kind of pull the third baseman in or to pinch the corners in and open up holes?
It really just depends on how I'm feeling, how I'm swinging that day, the pitcher that's pitching, if their command's good, how they're throwing their off-speed pitches. It really just depends a lot of the times.
We stole 31 bases this season for Texas Tech. What's your kind of mindset when you get on base, and what do you look for in a pitcher when you know you can go?
Just looks, how long they're holding, leg kick. I like to get my secondary, time it from my secondary lead, see if I can have a shot to go. A lot of the times you're stealing on the pitcher, not the catcher.
So in this league, there's not as much scouting as maybe college, so it's kind of like you see him and you're going. Does that make it a lot more difficult?
I guess so. A lot of times I like to just focus on one thing, just steal the bag. I don't really like to think of, okay, he picks here. It does help, but a lot of times you start thinking of all these other things, then you start, getting antsy, you're not confident when you're trying to.
Well, you also play here in Chatham with Don Moreno, a teammate at Texas Tech. Does that add to your comfort level when you get here knowing that you have somebody that's a Red Raider alongside you?
Oh, yeah. It was awesome getting here with Dom because he kind of introduced me to everybody. Coming into Chatham Anglers, intimidation's a factor. All these guys are good, the best guys in the country. And to know that I had someone that I played with, that I had a relationship with, really helped.
Cape Cod is a long way away from Texas. What's it been like playing up here?
A lot different, more humid,
Make it a lot harder?
No, just a lot sweatier.
A lot more laundry getting done with your host family.
Absolutely.
Now, what are some of your favorite things to do up here in Chatham? I know you haven't been here too long.
I've actually been to the beach quite a bit. I'm really taking advantage of the beach scene right now, taking advantage of sleeping in, trying to lift a little bit.
Well, it's nice to have baseball and not school to worry about.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, thanks so much, Brett.
Appreciate it.
Back to Brandon Liebeber for more of the Anglers Extra pregame show.